And welcome back, everyone, for another week of Fate Extra. I was thinking about bread just before this because I was like, man, I wish I had a sandwich for lunch today. I didn't need a sandwich for lunch today, I ate pizza, but you know. Anyways, welcome back to Fate Extra. We'll go ahead and start here. I think we're on day 6. Yeah, day 6. So we'll do that, and obviously we're going to take on the next challenge. I have inside information about some of the stuff on the Assassin's playstyle, so we're gonna hop in that, and hopefully we don't lose 1,000 times. After all, Nero, Saber is already mad at us for letting her die last time. Yesterday's plan succeeded, and in the form of Julius' servant was finally revealed. He obfuscates his presence, going seamlessly invisible by melting into his environment. Now I know how he does it, but I don't know if I can win. Today's the last day of the prep period. Tomorrow, I'll settle the score with Julius. I should do everything I can so that I have no regrets. I'm also worried about Ren. I have her to thank for yesterday. Or I have to thank her for yesterday. Still can't read. True story, still cannot read. 100% a thing. Yep, no one's in the classroom, so hopefully everybody's doing good. I've actually had a pretty good week. Had some good news bestowed upon me. The other day, my roommate, which I talked about it on like one of the Cowland updates, and I can't remember if I ever brought it up really on Extra, is ending up not moving out, which is good for me. Allows me to save extra money, and obviously as a result of that, well, I can spend more money in Fate Grand Order. So, woo! Fun stuff for that. Oh, Hakano. Hey, I almost forgot to congratulate you on yesterday. Nice work. It was all thanks to Ren. After hearing her pained voice yesterday, I'm worried about her. Well, we did go at it for a second, but I don't have to worry about it. I've had worse injuries. Injury? I know I shouldn't have let her put herself in harm's way. I said don't worry about it. I knew enough about Julius to avoid the worst of his tricks. Even being focused on evading him as I was, I knew I could survive at least one hit. But enough about me. Did you get a good look at his servant, or figure out who he is? Julius' servant. I didn't uncover his identity, but I was able to break through his ability to hide his presence by disrupting his chi. Impressive. He must be a kung fu master whose skills at concealment allow him to become one with nature. Julius' servant is probably a legendary soul with a martial arts pedigree. A kung fu master. It's Bruce Lee! That would explain his fighting style. If his mastery of kung fu is that advanced, it should make it easier to discern his identity. Today's your last full day to get prepared, so go to it. You'll be facing Julius after all. With that, Ren turns and walks away. Today is my last full day to prepare. I better make the most of it. Train in the arena, then head to the chapel. There's so much I still need to do. Yeah, we'll do all that. I do want to probably get a few levels. I probably will get like 1 level. We'll be over by like 3, but that's okay. So we'll see if we have anything. If Seba has anything. But yeah, at this point in time, all the Lost Boat banners, well, the first Lost Boat banners are out. Ended up getting Ivan MP2, which is pretty solid. Yeah. So, same thing she has been saying. We will save. Because this one day I'm going to save right here. And we don't delete things. Always have a backup save. You never know. So yeah, Lost Boat 2 banner was actually really kind. I ended up having some stuff to throw at Anastasia's banner after the fact as well. So, pretty happy with that. Is there anything here? Probably not. Everybody's probably in the arena. We'll go to the library. You may have to use your Noble Phantasm soon. If not, your battles from here on out will be pretty difficult. Unless your servants decide to use their Noble Phantasm on their own, you must ease them into the idea. If the timing's off, all that will be accomplished is revealing your servant's true identity. Be careful when you use it. martial artist who perfected the art of concealment. There are few people who have managed that. As I continue reading about the martial arts master, I come across more information regarding concealment. Concealment! A very powerful technique that only a handful of warriors, most notably Bajing Quan, masters of the Qing dynasty, were able to master. By harnessing their vital energy, masters of this technique were able to make themselves one with both heaven and earth. Doing this allowed them to effectively fade into the background, making them invisible. Bajing Quan. That might be the fighting style that Julius' servant uses. Considering the uniqueness of his form and his characteristic heavy blows, I'm probably not too far off. Beating him will be a challenge, but this knowledge will help. All I can do now is trust in my servant's power. And trusting Saber we shall. We don't have anything that way. First floor. Oh. We'll talk to her in just in a second. So this is the legendary delicacy known as the mighty lobster. I will be sure to savor it. Spiny lobster. To commemorate this moment, allow me to give you a prized tea service. Hey, we got tea service. How should I say this? You may have become a powerful master, but you're still vulnerable. What is it you're lacking? Is it insufficient preparation? Or is it paucity of information? What is it with her? Every time I see her, she immediately starts lambasting me without any warning whatsoever. If I weren't so numb to my situation, I'd probably just go back to my room and sob in humiliation. Don't do that, Hakuno. Numb? Try blissfully ignorant. It'd be more accurate. Anyway, Hakuno, I have time on my hands, so if you want to ask me something, do it now. Of course, I only answer questions that pertain to being a master. I normally can't be bothered with things like this, but I'm feeling generous, so ask away. Although I'm a little wary of her offer to help, the opportunity is too good to pass up. That and she actually being nice for her, anyway. So let me see. What are your thoughts on the Grail War? I want to know how she feels about the nature of the Holy Grail War. Not about the system per se, but the fact that you have to kill to live. Huh? I'm honestly surprised you're still hung up on that. I can tell you're still in shock that people are dying in this Holy Grail War. I wonder if it could be that your entire view on the Holy Grail War is completely wrong? While I agree the conditions are severe, I can't say that they're unreasonable. Everything has its limits. The land, the resources, reputation, even time itself is finite. Everyone has different goals, and the resources that fulfill them are limited, which leads to conflict. To have your wish granted, another's wish must be denied. That's the way of the world. The rules found here in the Seraph are simple compared to those that govern the real world. I mean, in the real world, the innocent bystanders are frequently victims of fighting around them. Compared to that, the terms of the Holy Grail were quite fair. I'd even go as far as to say moral. The motivation and consequences are made clear, and there are no innocents here. Our backgrounds are probably totally different, so my reasoning might not make sense to you. And don't forget that the conflict between individuals is not necessarily a bad thing. Understand your foe to win, anticipate your opponent to win, respect your opponent to win. These three things are what I consider to be the essence of a Holy Grail War. Otherwise known as the murder, death, kill. How this reality came to be in the Holy Grail War, I honestly couldn't tell you. I personally think the system was created for the purpose of better understanding mankind. So, is there anything else you'd like to ask? That was a lot of information, Ren. I want to ask her about the fate of the world, because I have no memories of the past or what it's like on Earth. Everything is a mystery to me. It seems that even after being told, nothing is really registered with you. It's obvious that you still have no idea what state the real world is in. Let me try to explain it again, from a different angle. The world is doomed to wither and die. The end. It's not going to happen right away, of course. There's no easily identifiable danger to prevent. There was a global catastrophe 30 years ago, but it actually helped stabilize the population. However, with the massive loss of life, all progress came to a crashing halt. Now, there is no war, no famine, no poverty, but there is no advancement, only stasis. New discoveries, scientific breakthroughs, even space travel all come to a standstill. Mankind is yet to explore the moon. History itself has somehow been corrupted. Since the near extinction of mankind, human society has stagnated, like water in a marsh. Stagnated water is like one of the grossest things ever. Not as gross as what I saw today, which is geese teeth. Boy, those things are creepy. Future me, put up a thing of geese teeth. You guys are welcome. Blame future me. The Hardway family wants to keep the status quo, as it is easier to maintain than change. That may work in the short term, but resources scarcity and environmental decay isn't too far off. Like walking down an incline, it's only really noticeable if you look ahead instead of at your feet. And if the incline was endless and there was no hope at the end, would you keep going? I don't hold that fatalistic view. That's why I'm here, to fight against the hopeless future, to defeat the short-sighted plutocrats who allow the world to rot away, namely, the Hardways. Oh, I'm not saying that I should win because of my desire to save the world. The value of a person's wish isn't determined by its grandeur or its intent. Everyone has their own reasons for entering. I just thought I'd share mine with you. So, is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'm good, thanks, Ren. I don't really have anything particular to ask. Sorry if you think I was wasting your time. Is that so? Well, if you say so, I'm surprised at your diligence, to be honest. If I ask anything stupid, I just get ripped apart. Silence is sometimes the best choice. Oh, were you busy? Sorry for holding you up. I take it you were going to the arena? Be careful. As she watches me go, she raises her hands and waves at me. That was totally unexpected. Could today be the day of the year when Ren is actually in a good mood? It's because I got her Bond 10. So, yeah, that was the thing also. I finally, for those that play Fate Grand Order, I've been farming gunpowder since I completed the chapter. So, I actually had to farm bones, so probably since about like, it's been about a week at this point since I've started farming them. Almost done. I need less than 100 left to farm for this year, or for this set of Lost Belt Servants. So, I've been working on that, and then I get to farm, Eternal Eye, so that's fun. That is very valuable. There aren't many. I'm so sorry. Please come again next week. Dirty bed? Dirty bed. But yeah, I've been farming those like crazy, and Ishtar was my go-to farming, and then she hit Bond 10, so yeah, nothing on the... There's no reason to ever search that fountain, I'm convinced. Winning tomorrow will get you into the semifinals. Now is definitely not the time to relax. It may be hard to believe, but I think the reality of this place is just now starting to set in. But yeah, now that she's hit Bond 10, I've swapped her out with Arjuna, and Arjuna's actually been somewhat useful. Alkaline battery! Yes. We definitely have to get one more level. I don't know what that the Fountain of Chronos does. No, we're good. We're good. Toko, are you still wanting your e-cigs? Yeah. Still wanting your e-cigs. But of course. So, but yeah, farming though is going pretty well. I haven't used Ivan yet. I've got to get him Bond 5. He's the only one that's not Bond 5 yet. I ended up getting Celery Bond 5 the other day, which wasn't too bad. I haven't been using like Mona Lisa's or anything, or not Mona Lisa's, but I haven't been using Lunchtime for a while. I've been focusing on trying to get the Arctic Mystic code up, which boy is it a pain. It needs so much experience. I've almost got it to, well, I say I've almost got it to 5. I've got it to 4. I'm working on getting it to 5. Is there anyone down this hallway? Yeah, you're down here. You seem pretty confident and ready to face what's coming. Even your servant seems at 100%. Honestly, I've never even entertained the possibility of you defeating Kuzuki. But the more I think on it, the more I begin to feel that you're the one I should be worried about. Definitely be worried. I'm definitely the protagonist of this game. I got protag powers, yo. Word around the campfire is that Sakura and Mato made lunches for all the masters last round. I wish I could have gotten my hands on one. Are they as good as people say? Probably. I haven't ate one yet. And hell, money conquers all. Let's see, items. How are we on items? A minuscule amount of Master's MP, Servant's HP, small, moderate, significant. I'm gonna buy like 8 more of these. And, just buy 10 of those. We've got plenty of those. 15. Yeah, I think we're good. And formal wear, we're good on that. I'll go before we actually start. I'm gonna look through our Mystic Coast to see, because like I said at the beginning, I've gotten some insight. There's a way you can prevent Assassin from using his MP. Also, his MP will never kill you. Oh, before I actually do this, don't enter right now. I'm gonna save here. This is the arena. Should I head inside? Go to the second floor. So yeah, I'm gonna try to hit 30 real quick. I don't think it'll be too bad. Once we hit 30, I think we'll be good. And then I'll burn out the MP and stuff. Equip. Attack, heal, cure. I'll probably end up, what I'll probably end up doing is running the, Exorcist Blade, so that way we can stun, because he likes to do that little that way we can stop him from doing his actual MP, so we don't have to worry about that. Until then, I guess we'll keep what we've got, just that way we can keep reviving our servant's MP if we need to. Also, how close are we? 6,000. I don't think that would be too bad. Although last time we were here, these things were like kicking our butt. I also keep wanting to boop them. I can't boop these things though. But we can jam out to the music. Oh, she's so happy. Let me see here. Ow. Did I not guard? No, I didn't guard. I broke. These things do a lot of damage. I was just reading your dialogue at the bottom. She wants to go swimming. Little does she know, she can go swimming. In Fate Grand Order. So last time, this thing attacked us. So I'm gonna guard. Attack, break, attack, attack, attack. Get out of here. I'm on my game today. Maybe there's a frogman laying around here. That would make this way quicker as well. Get wrecked, scrub. Get wrecked. Here's one of these thingies again. But yeah, grounding in Fate Grand Order is going pretty well. Are you just gonna guard a bunch? I mean, I could guard. I don't think this thing ever breaks. I think just doing that'll be safe. Oh, of course you break. Doesn't matter. Get wrecked. Oh, I forgot we had the tofu. Go and heal you up pretty close to full. For a second, I forgot how to pull up the map. I don't know why. Like, I guess one of those things because it takes for when you don't record for like a week straight. You forget kind of like how controls are, especially when you're doing other things. Attack, huh? Guard. Attack, guard. So. Also, we're winding down with this playthrough, I just realized.